What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you, I'm going to be giving you guys a story time, I guess, yeah. And yeah, this story time is about how the house I'm living in is haunted. So that's fun. So, oh god. It's actually quite late at night right now, I'm not gonna lie. So I may not be able to sleep tonight, so I'm doing this for you guys, I'm doing this for content purposes. So I'm gonna give you a little background story on why my house is haunted. I actually don't know why, but I'm gonna tell you how I got to know it was haunted. So let's do it. So November 2019, me and my sister Evie decided to swap rooms because this is not my original room that we moved into this house in. What? Okay, so me and Evie swapped bedrooms basically. So I was in her room, she was in my room. Yeah, basically when we moved in. But then we decided to swap a rooney, and now I'm here. So basically, November 2019, I moved into this room, but when Evie was in here, she had two ornaments hanging from the ceiling. And I didn't have any ornaments I wanted to hang from the ceiling. So I took out the screws, which left two screw-sized holes above my bed where I sleep. Yeah, that kind of freaked me out a little bit, not gonna lie, because it got scary when I started to hear noises above my room. Oh hell no! Bearing in mind above my room is a loft, which obviously goes across the whole of the upstairs, and the loft hatch is outside my bedroom door, which is fantastic. Yeah, about a month of staying in this room, I start to hear loads of noises above my room. So I stayed up late one night. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was doing schoolwork or something, and it had to be done the next day. Don't be like me. Do your homework as soon as you get it, kids. And I don't know, it was like, 2, 3 AM, I don't know, something like that. And I started to hear like loud noises coming from the loft above me. It sounded like it could have been a person. It was loud enough to be a person, but it wasn't like voices, it was like footsteps, like scraping, like, and things like that. So yeah, I didn't like that, not in the slightest, but you know, I just kind of forgot about it, went to sleep, forgot about it. I've got the memory of a goldfish.
I suffer from short-term memory loss.
So it took me a while to remember to tell my mum and dad, because my memory is not great in the slightest. Maybe 3 weeks after, because this happened every night. So about 3 weeks after it started, me and my mum was talking about how something woke her up last night. Like, well, not last night, meaning the night before to me, but I mean like the night before, you get me.
Okay.
Anyway, so I was like, oh yeah, that reminds me, there's someone or something in our loft. And she's like, you what? And I'm like, I'm telling you, there's someone or something in our loft. I hear it every night and it's loud enough to be a person. It won't surprise me if someone's up there. And she was like, what are you on about? Don't be stupid, like there's no one in our loft. I was like, no, there's someone or something in our loft. She was like, you're being stupid, you're being paranoid. And I was like, I don't think I am, but okay. It's not even just at the night time I hear like all these like knocks like that. It's during the daytime. It still happens to this day, and this has gone on since November. And we are in June 2020 right now, so that's fun. Moving forward another couple of weeks, me and my two sisters were at school, my dad was at work, and my mum was home alone cleaning downstairs. She said she heard a massive like thud, and I don't know if anyone else knows this, like what it sounds like, but when like a kid like jumps off the bed and like lands on the floor, it sounds really loud. Because my little sister Ella is only 5 and she just jumps off the bed and it is so loud. She once knocked the kitchen light off the ceiling.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So yeah, she said it was really loud. So she was home alone and heard that. So at first she was wondered what it was, but she wasn't that bothered as such. Like, she went to the front door because she didn't know if it was like a heavy catalogue being put through the door, and there was nothing there. And she was like looking downstairs, couldn't find anything. So she said she took about 3 steps upstairs and looked up. The loft hatch is like swinging open, so it's supposed to be like this and it's going like that. It's just swinging like this because it's obviously just gone like that. So my mum instantly remembered me telling her there was someone or something in the loft a few weeks beforehand. So she pooped her pants and grabbed her phone and keys and ran to the front door and rang my dad and told him to come home now. So my dad came home like instantly. He went up and checked in the loft. Nothing there. So there's nothing in the loft. It would be easy to find someone because there's nothing in there basically, apart from like a Christmas tree. So yeah. So after my dad checked the loft, they checked all the wardrobes, under the beds, all the rooms in the house. Absolutely nothing, which is a little coincidental if you ask me, because what else would make that? What else would make the loft hatch open? My dad blames it on the wind. I do not believe that in the slightest. Our loft thing has got to be turned and opened. It was not open at all. It had gone like that. And I do not like that. So, yeah, ever since then we have had a ghost, spirit, whatever it is, living in our house. What was it? This morning I even got woken up by it because it just went, but really loud, and it woke me up. I'm trying not to be as loud because people in my house are sleeping. I have a video of a few months back. I was sat over there on a beanbag and I had one of the dining chairs next to me, and it looks like someone is sat in the chair. It's like an imprint of someone sat in the chair, and our chairs don't do that because we tested it to make sure. Trust me. Yeah, so I'll insert this. I'll insert that clip now for you. I have a video of that blind over there just swinging for no reason whatsoever. The radiator isn't on, the vent thing at the top is not open. There was no like air circulation in this room, and that blind decided to have a little party and decided to just swing side to side for no apparent reason. Today we found handprints on the walls. One, her handprint was outside the bathroom. That's right outside the loft hatch, which didn't like that. But they're not like proper human hands as such. The palm of the hand is normal, I guess, but the fingers are like skeleton fingers, and I do not like, no. When you guys was a kid, did you ever have, I don't know what the actual game it is called, but there's this game and it's like, so there's like a stand here and then it like goes up and it's like a little wire thing, and you have to hold this thing and like go through the wire without touching the wire, or it like buzzes. Well, my little sister has one of them, and it was in her toy room downstairs. My dad was in the living room, and my mum was in the kitchen, and my dad has some for some reason decided to call our ghost spirit in the house Terence. I have no idea why, he just does, so we would just all call it Terence now. And so my dad was in the room, mum was in the kitchen, and my mum goes into the living room with my dad and says, "Oh, is Terence playing with the toys?" My dad went, "What? It's Ella," because this toy was buzzing. And mum went, "Ella's in the bath." And my dad was like, "What?" And mum's like, "Ella's in the bath. No one's in there." So, bearing in mind with this thing, you have, if for people that don't know what I'm on about, it's like, is it kind of like, I don't know what it is, but it's like a wire that you have to go through a wire with, and if you touch the other wire, it'll go buzz, like that. And it just kept buzzing, but it wasn't like constant, it was like just zzz. So Dad just assumed it was Ella. It wasn't. I've been woken up by it before, Mum's been woken up by it before. There's been times I've been asleep, just mind my own business, just trying to sleep, and I've heard footsteps where I'm literally sat like right here, and it came along here, down here, and knocked right next to my face on my bedside table, and I did not like that one bit, not in the slightest. What do I do? Please tell me that camera caught that. If it didn't, I'm going to cry. Do you see what I mean though? If the camera didn't pick this up, there's been so many unexplainable things. If you go check, I filmed a video with Evie trying to make slime. Failed horrendously, but that's not the point. In the beginning of the video, I tried to do the intro, and part of it, it sounds like someone, because I had the mic attached, and it sounds like someone's tapped the mic. I had to edit so much. Like, I did like quite a long intro, and I've cut it down to like 30 seconds because I couldn't hear a thing, because it's never done it before. Me and he was filming, and every like second, not even joking, you wear a on the mic. So I had to edit it so much, like cut it down so much, and in the video I couldn't leave this one bit out. It had to be in the video for it to make sense. So if you go watch like, don't know, like maybe like the first 10 seconds, you'll hear what I'm on about. And it's never done that before, and I've used that mic for the whole time I've done YouTube. So there's been so many unexplainable things. Like, there was a period of time where me and my mum couldn't sleep. There was a time where I couldn't go to sleep without checking my whole room. I checked every single drawer in my wardrobe, under my bed, everything. But right, so ever since we moved into this house, there has been a knock at the front door, but no one's at the door. And I'm not talking about someone like knock door running us. I mean like it would happen any time of the day. We could be upstairs, we could be in the garden, we could be in the hallway, we could be in like stood next to the door, and every so often you just hear a like that. Nothing else, just that. And it sounds like someone, you know when you just go up to someone's door and you just knock on the door? It genuinely sounds like someone's just come up to the door and just gone and just walked away. I'm sorry, why did it get suddenly cold in here? I don't like that. Something, no. It got suddenly cold in here, and I felt some pressure across my arms. I'm getting goosebumps. I don't like it. I've got goosebumps. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. One time I was laid in bed watching YouTube because I was trying to go to sleep, but I couldn't, so I just put YouTube on. And again, I was facing that way, and something tapped me on the back. I did not like it when I was in the pitch black because I was trying to go to sleep as well, and I just had YouTube playing, and because I was laid like this and it just went, and I've never shot around like that so quick in my life. It was so scary because I was in the pitch black as well, so I was fully expecting to turn around and see someone just stood there. So yeah, this is my little ghost story. If you want like a part 2, and I'll do my best to try film my ghost / spirits shenanigans. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight, so I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for content purposes. So that is all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. And hopefully I'll have sleep by then. Bye guys.